Safety is important throughout the entirety of the year, but as the colder months approach, there are a few autumn safety precautions to keep in mind. Providence's Kristen Filer and I talked about the top safety precautions you can do this fall. It's a season of sweater weather, cozy nights by the fire, and the occasional pumpkin spice latte. But there are some safety tips to keep in mind when entering the autumn season.
So now that autumn has started, kids are back in school and daylight savings time is hitting us, which means that it's going to be darker earlier and there's going to be more kids on the street.
According to data from the National Highway Traffic Administration, pedestrian crashes and fatalities increased during the fall months.
About three-fourths of the pedestrian fatalities in 2019 occurred after dark. So with kids, the ages between 5 to 9, that squirrelier group of kids, about 70% of their pedestrian injuries were from running into the street. Kids 10 to 14, about 47% of those injuries were from running into the street.
Another fall health tip is to not neglect your allergies.
Dust mites and mold, they spread around the house when the windows are closed, and we're closing all our windows and our doors to keep that heat in. So it's trapped in there. And a lot of people, their allergies will be triggered by that. So a good thing to do, be proactive with that. Open your windows.
And those leaves we all love to jump in so much during the fall? Make sure they're raked up and dry before jumping in.
I have a 4-year-old, so I get it. So we will clean up the leaves, let him jump in them that day before we bag them all up. So be careful too with kids, especially kids with asthma, because there is mold in those rotting, dying leaves.
Filer says the flu virus spreads really fast this time of year, so if you haven't yet, make sure you get your shot.
So just good things to remember for that fall time. And remember your flu shot as well, because October is that time that you want it. Flu virus spreads really quickly during this time because it is low humidity and it is dry and it is cold and it likes to spread this time. So remember too, to put that on your autumn checklist to get your flu vaccine.